Hi, I'm Camille Bodie, and this is Progress. I am a marketing major in the Farmer School of Business. I picked my major because when I was in high school, I did a marketing competition. I did it my junior and senior year. My junior year, I didn't do very well, but I learned a lot from the experience. And then my senior year, I ended up placing third in state and went to the international competition for that. And that is kind of when I realized I really enjoyed marketing. Oh, my freshman year, it was fun. I think something that was really hard was like forcing myself to make friends because I had gone to the same grade school K through 12, and so that was something I kind of had to push myself to do. I remember those first 6-ish weeks I would hear voices in the hall and force myself to go out there because I was like, I need to make friends and I need to like really invest in relationships. That's kind of when I got involved in Young Life and a small group, and that was like a really good start for me. Went through sorority recruitment and pledged Kappa. The first one is fashion and like style, and then also helping people. Like I always help my friends with what outfits they're wearing and stuff. I'm also very passionate about people being passionate about what they're doing. I think there is a very clear purpose on this earth, and I really believe that everyone has been given gifts to use. I have seen myself grow a lot through college in a lot of different ways, spiritually and emotionally. I've matured a lot. I remember coming into college and I thought I knew exactly who I was, and that kind of has done a 180 since I've been through these past 3 or so years. I feel like it's really important to kind of roll with the punches. You never know what you're going to be interested in next. I realized that fashion is something that I can do in real life, so I've been kind of pursuing that network and career. So I have an Instagram account other than my personal account called It Bodes Well, and I started that my freshman year at Miami when the whole like influencer fashion blogger thing was a really big deal. But it's kind of evolved a little bit. A while back I decided to kind of merge my personal account with my style account because I wanted to make it more of like a cohesive personal branding experience. Post-graduation, I want to be in New York City. When I'm there, I feel so inspired by everyone I walk past, and I think the city just in general really values individuality and using your gifts, and there's so many creative juices like flowing throughout that city that I was so attracted to when I was there over the summer. I was there this past summer for an internship, but I am not sure exactly what I'll be doing. I'm really hoping to be in fashion, and then what I want to do with that is then become a stylist. The dream job is a celebrity stylist or personal stylist. So over the summer I was in New York with a company called Neely and Chloe. It's a handbag company, and they're known for providing affordable luxury handbags. So it was all really nice leather goods and, you know, accessories from wallets to larger totes. It was a startup, and there were 5 women under the age of 30 working there. So that was a really cool experience for me because before that I had interned with Macy's, and it was very corporate. I had one job and I did the same thing every single day. And with Neely and Chloe, I was traveling a lot, and I was, you know, working with customers on a personal level and doing digital marketing and planning events and picking up packages. Like I was doing everything under the sun. So it was a really, really fun experience for me because I saw every single aspect of the company, and it was also really inspiring to see these 4 women who were all so young kind of working so hard to get this company, you know, on its feet and kind of hit the ground running. I kind of knew from an early age that I wanted to study abroad. My mom did for her entire junior year in college, and so she really encouraged me to get out and study abroad, and I just love experiencing new cultures. So I studied abroad in Luxembourg, and I lived with a host family and they were Italian and always made fresh pasta, and they were always traveling back and forth from Italy to get the freshest ingredients, so that was a really fun thing for me. But then every single weekend I was traveling to a different city in a different country. And then there were 3 10-day breaks that we had throughout the semester. So I was doing a lot of traveling. I think I went to a total of like 33 or 34 cities, extended my trip through a little bit of our winter break, and spent Christmas and New Year's also in Europe with my sister and some family friends. I just think everyone needs to study abroad, or at least go abroad, and experience new cultures and kind of put yourself in an uncomfortable situation. A woman in my life that I look up to is my grandmother. We called her Mamor. She just passed away a couple months ago, but she is so near and dear to my heart. She's my namesake, and she's someone that I was so close to, and she handled everything with such poise and grace and elegance. And so that's something that I've always kind of wanted to embody in everything that I do. And it was just so inspiring to know someone and to be so close with someone who loved everyone so intentionally. And she loved the Lord, which is just incredible because we know where she is now. And something that I'm kind of learning to appreciate more since she's passed is that she was a painter, and she did like probably close to 100 different paintings from the time she was 40 to the time that she passed away when she was 90. And it was so cool to me because whenever she painted something, she would only paint it if she felt like she should paint it. I think that there's so much more fruit and so much more meaning to things that you do when you do them with intention. I'll start with Emily. She is my roommate, and she is someone who inspires me because she is someone who kind of always just gets the job done and seems very productive to me and kind of lives a healthy lifestyle. And so that's something that really pushes me and inspires me. And our relationship as friends has evolved so much over the years. When I went abroad, she was here, and then I came back and she went abroad the next semester. So there was a whole year where we didn't really get to see each other, and we both were growing individually. And it's been really cool to kind of come back this year and see how we've both like changed and grown and still be inspired by her. Another person that I'm inspired by is my younger sister. She's a sophomore here, and she's a capo with me, and she's in the Miami Misfits, our a cappella group. And she really inspires me because she has like the busiest schedule ever, and she somehow manages to not get that stressed about it, and she also kind of just gets things done, but also does things to the best of her ability, and that's something I really admire. And she has a very specific dream for her life, and she does what she can to work towards that, and that's something that I kind of try and take note of because I think it's really important to be working towards your dreams, especially when you have gifts to get you there. I would say to find something you're really passionate about and make that a priority in your life. I think it's really important. I spoke with a woman over the summer who worked at an advertising agency in Chicago, and she runs the social media marketing for that ad agency. So I was talking to her a little bit, and she gave me the advice to always have a side hustle. And that kind of stuck with me because she was in banking and then was kind of blogging on the side and started kind of creating this community and connecting with women that she never thought she would connect with. And it was like a career blog. And she eventually got in contact with people from ad agencies and is now like pretty high up in the company and doing an awesome job. So that was something that was really kind of inspiring to me, because even if you're going to start in a profession that you're not in love with, to be developing these skills that you're passionate about on the side, even if it's not your major. Like, I'm not a fashion major, but I'm trying the best I can to do little courses on the side or create a website or take a picture of me in a cute outfit and put it on Instagram and vlog about it. So the advice would be to kind of have your side hustle and have that be something that you're really passionate about and putting time into as well, and kind of investing in your own future that way. I'm Camille Bodie. Thank you so much for joining today, and here's to progress.